Okay, so today I'm here with F4 Mac Pepper Jar Jar. How are you doing today?
Fine.
How long have you been designing?